If you've watched the last video, which you totally should by the way, you would know that I talked about how Brian Michael Bendis disassembled the Avengers. Basically, he created the worst day ever in Avengers history, orchestrated by a teammate gone mad, and as a result, they were forced to disband. But how, you may ask, did he decide to put together a new team? One that would raise the popularity of the Avengers to new heights. Well, he went about it somewhat like this. First up, he had Cap and Iron Man, who were holdovers from the previous Avengers and thus retaining this classic Avengers brand. Then Spider Man and Wolverine would show up, who were very popular characters in their own right, as a result, raising the overall popularity of the Avengers. And finally, we had Luke Cage and Spider-Woman, classic Marvel characters who have been around for a long, long time, but never were popular in their own right. And finally, thanks to being part of this new, more raised profile of the Avengers, their profiles were raised as well. Other characters who would become part of the new Avengers during this time would include the Sentry, think Superman with mental issues, and the mysterious person of mystery, Ronin. Mostly, there's a lot of history with this character. He's supposed to be Daredevil, then become Maya Lopez, then Clint Barton. A long history there. As to how the team was brought together, well, the supercriminal Electro causes a breakout at the supervillain prison, well, I'm not sure what they call it really, the Raft, and Captain America, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman Jessica Drew, Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Iron Man are involved in stopping the prisoners from escaping and controlling the riot. Wolverine is soon roped in as a result of their investigations, and thus the new team is formed. Their next arc involves dealing with the mystery of the Sentry, and the consecutive arcs would deal with, well, the mysteries of Ronin, Spider-Woman's sudden reappearance with much better powers, and of course dealing with the new obstructive bureaucrat Maria Hill, as well as the events from House of M. The team sadly wouldn't last very long, as after this, Civil War would lead to them losing Captain America and Iron Man, but however they would soon gain Doctor Strange and Iron Fist. This team would last together for some time, and as a result, I should also point out something here, that it was the New Avengers who first discovered that a secret invasion was taking place. And after the secret invasion, well, they gained new members in Captain America, who was Bucky Barnes at the time, Mockingbird, the former wife of Clint Barton, who was currently going as Ronin at the time, Miss Marvel, who had left the Mighty Avengers and joined up with them, and Luke Cage's wife and Brian Michael Bendis' favorite character, Jessica Jones. While they stayed on the run for the later half of the series, their run ends on a very positive note with this image that I'm showing you here, with all of the team members outside of their secret identities just strolling through a park, no longer hunted by the government or Osborn. But those are stories as to how they got here. Well, yeah, they're gonna be for another time. Sorry for stumbling all the way throughout this video. I know I should have done a better job, but it is what it is, and I am really tired right now. But hey, if you've watched me for so long and are patient enough, well, your patience is about to be rewarded. As for the next 2 weeks, I'll be talking about the events that, well, the New Avengers were a big part of. Civil War next week, and Secret Invasion the week after.